OdeeLoccSportsInfo here, back with another vid for you guys. Yeah, y'all, hit that subscribe, like, bell icon so y'all can be notified of this reel, because y'all know OdeeLoc keeps it real. Yeah, y'all, so I was looking at another part of the interview that Keith Thurman had with Nestor Gibbs on Fight Hype, right? I need you guys to go and check out the full interview, right? Because Keith Thurman, he basically let it be known what is going to happen with Terrence Bud Crawford and Sean Porter, right? Because he was asked a simple question by Nestor Gibbs. A simple question. Nestor Gibbs, he asked, do you think the fight between Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter is going to happen? That's a simple question. Yes or no, right? It's a yes or no question. But go and listen to Keith Thurman and go and listen to how he starts rambling, how he starts talking about everything else, and he just starts rambling. So Nestor Gibbs, he had to bring him back. He said, Keith, do you think the fight is going to happen between Terrence Crawford and Sean Porter? Yeah, I think it's going to happen. I think it's a 50-50 chance of the fight happening. But see, he put the but in there. Right? At first, he didn't even want to answer the question directly. Nestor Gibbs had to ask him the question again, and he still didn't answer the question directly, right? He still didn't answer it directly. So this just let me know that the fight is not going to happen, y'all. This just lets me know the fight is not going to happen. And Keith Thurman knows the fight isn't going to happen. Right? Because he said something about the WBO just mandating people to fight. Right? Like he said, go and listen to the interview and y'all will understand what I'm talking about. Keith Thurman know the fight isn't happening. Sean Porter know the fight isn't happening. Everybody know that this fight isn't happening except for the PBC fanboys. Right? Everybody know what's going on. They freezing out Bud to hope that he's going to go to the PBC. But if I was Crawford, I wouldn't even go to the PBC. I will stick up my middle finger to Al Heyman. Fuck you. Right? Because you've been so disrespectful behind the scenes. People, they can say that Bob Arum, he's been disrespectful to Crawford. Yes, but Al Heyman has too. Right? Don't y'all remember all of the PBC fighters coming out and saying that the WBO belt didn't mean nothing? I know for sure Keith Thurman said it, right? That the WBO belt didn't mean nothing. Don't you remember when Terrence Bud Crawford, he was in attendance at a PBC event and they put all the champions up there except for Terrence Bud Crawford? Right? So Al Heyman has been very disrespectful too. Don't get it twisted. You don't even want to acknowledge this man as a champion. You had Pacquiao up there. He only had the regular WBA belt. Right? He only had the regular. But everybody be talking about Bob. Yes, I get it. Bob Arum, he does disrespect Terrence Bud Crawford. Right? But I think it's a troll thing at the same time. Right? Because bad publicity is good publicity. Right? It's all publicity. I mean, for real. Some people say that bad publicity is good publicity because it's all publicity. Right? So I think it'd be a little bit of that in there. At the same time, Bob Arum is mad because he have to pay Terrence Crawford. Even though his fights don't do that good, on pay-per-view and stuff like that, he have to pay this man. Right? So that's frustrating. I get it. I understand. But don't act like that. That Al Heyman haven't disrespected Crawford. Right? But go and look at the interview and see how Keith Thurman reacts. He starts rambling.